Barre with Mary. We have a full body bar class today. So full length bar class, it's gonna work you head to toe. For equipment, you need two things, a resistance loop and a set of light weights. So I am using my medium loop today. I would go medium to heavy. It's all lower body work today that we're using a loop for, so you can definitely go on the heavier side. In terms of weights, I have 2-pound weights. If you don't have light weights, no worries. Grab a couple water bottles, a couple cans of beans, or even just do this body weight, and it'll still be very challenging, I promise. Set your weights off to the side, you don't need them quite yet. And then go ahead and step into your band. You are actually going to have the band on for the entirety of class. I know. So go ahead and bring it just a few inches above your knees, and then really double check here, the band is flat. And then already you have to activate, like pushing out on the band a little bit. That's what I want you to really focus on today, that press out on the band. Join me in parallel at the top of your mat. We're gonna inhale, and as we do that, I want you to reach your arms up to the sky. On your exhale, reach forward, hinging from the hips and maintaining neutral in your spine. On your next breath in, take a bend, coming into a squat. Really actively pull your hip bones back. And then on your breath out, release everything down and slowly roll yourself up. 2 more times just like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, keep that flat back, just hinge it forward. Inhale, bend the knees, hips reach back, back, back. Exhale, release, head is heavy, slowly articulate up through the spine. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, hinge, feel the length in the backs of the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, squat. Exhale, release. Now this time, just hold your squat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, torso hinges, the weight shifts back to the heels. Inhale, bend the knees, now hold your squat, push out on the band. Drive through your heels, rise up, arms lower. And then lower down your squat, arms lift. Let's go, it's up and down. Take a rise and squat. So I really didn't do a great job explaining what was happening. I feel like I made it too complicated for the squats. We're just doing a full range squat, and your arms are lowering and lifting. Hopefully I can simplify here moving forward. So as you lower into the squat, I want you to push your thigh bones out on the band. Maintain the strength in your abdominals, so you really stay long through the whole spine. 4 more times, go for 3, 2. Now stay low in your squat. Let your hands come to your heart. Just pulse your hips, little down, little down, little down. Now take a moment, look down at your feet. Make sure all 10 toes are pointing forward and that you can see all 10 toes. So you're really reaching your hips back, shifting the weight back into the heels. Then lift your gaze and lift your sternum, your chest up into your thumbs. So we're really broad across the collarbones here. 8 more pulses, 8, 6, stay low in 4, 3, 2, stay low, step the left foot wide, hold it. Push out on the band. Feel your outer glutes and your outer thighs fire. Step your left foot back in under your left hip. Switch, your right foot step wide, hold it. Push out on the band. Hips are reaching back. Step your right foot in. Tempo, go left foot wide, left foot in. It's right foot wide, right foot in, go out and in and out. So again, focusing on the engagement of the outer glutes, the outer hips, the outer thighs. We're not letting the band pull our knees in towards one another. Really actively pushing out. This class is going to be a lot of outer hip work, a lot of mobility in the hips, a lot of focus on that internal, external rotation. So lots of great work to help get stability and strength in the glutes and in the hips. 3 more here, go 3, 2, last one, hold it center, just inhale. Exhale, hips reach back, press on the band, and then maybe sink lower in your squat. You're here for 4, you're here for 3, you're here for 2, forward fold, let your head release, let your hands come down towards the mat, and then maybe we just sway from side to side a little bit here. Big breath in, and let it go. Soften your knees. Bring your hands to the mat so they're nice and flat, and then step all the way back into a high plank position. Hands are under the shoulders. Really breathe the heart forward, opening up the chest, and then drive energy back through the heels, pushing the back of the head up to the ceiling here. Take a big inhale. Now as you exhale, focus on your hips. Do not let your hips move as you lift your left leg up and hold it. From here, just pulse your left leg up, little up, little up. Now squeeze the left quadricep. Get the left leg a little longer and notice if you're hiking your left hip up. Try to drop it in line with your right. Go 4, 3, 2, left foot comes back to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, focus on your hips. Nothing changes. Right leg floats up. Little pulses up and up and up. So notice if your right hip dropped down as your right leg lifted up. Really engage the abdominals to stabilize the pelvis. You're here for 4, 3, 2, right toes to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, hips high, downward dog. Pressing the mat away and taking any variation that feels good for you. Big breath in and a big breath out. Lift up to your tippy toes, roll back to your high plank. Tap down onto your forearms, forearm plank. Thumbs come together to touch. Rotate left arm up to the sky, side plank. Push down into your right forearm. Push down into the outer edge of your right foot and pulse your hips up, little lift, little up, little up. Really notice here how you can draw your right shoulder down your back and activate the right side of your obliques even deeper by squeezing your right elbow towards your right hip bone. You're here for 8, 7, 6, nothing fancy, in 4, 3, 2, change sides, left arm down, right arm high, stack your hips, push into your left forearm, and then lift your left hip 1 inch higher to the ceiling. Little pulse, little up, little up. Push down into the knife edge of your left foot, push down into your left forearm, and then really squeeze your left elbow towards your left hip bone. And go 8, and go 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2, back to center, hold your forearm plank. Press down into your palms, pull the elbow tips back, and take a big breath in. As you exhale, squeeze the quadriceps, lift up to the low belly, and really spread the shoulder blades wide. Hold and breathe for 4, 3, 2, narrow leg, child's pose. Drop your knees, and then walk your hands back, letting them rest at your side. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Let your shoulders round forward here, and let your hips release down towards your heels. Big breath in, and let it go. Roll yourself up to seated. Swing your legs around in front of you, and we're gonna lay down on our backs, keeping the band around our thighs. So feet are planted. They're about hips distance here. Now your arms can either rest at your side, or maybe you want to reach them up to the ceiling. Take a big inhale and really lengthen the spine. As you exhale, the first thing I want you to do is pull your belly down towards the mat. Then float the legs up and find a tabletop position. On your inhale, release both feet back down to the floor. And on your exhale, fire the abdominals, float the legs up, marching them up to tabletop. Keep going. Inhale, you lower. And exhale, we lift. Now I have my feet hips distance, so I'm maintaining some resistance on the band, but if you prefer to bring your legs together to touch, that's totally fine. As you lift the legs up to that tabletop position, I want you to double check that you're not arching your low back up and off of the mat here. So we're really firing the abdominals to lift the legs, rather than changing the shape of our spine to lift the legs. So see if you can feel the low belly band really pulling down towards the mat, so that band of muscle between your 2 hip bones. Really exhale, pull it down. 2 more times just like that. Exhale, we float the legs up. Inhale, lower them down. This time, float the legs up. Hold the legs at tabletop position. Now, if you're not already hips distance with your legs, go ahead and come there now. Take a breath in. And as you do that, externally rotate your legs. So turn your legs out, bringing your heels together and pressing your thigh bones open. So you have this diamond shape in your legs. Really press out on the band and feel how your outer thighs, your outer glutes fire. Now from here, on your next breath, we're gonna do the opposite, find internal rotations. So knees come together and toes pull apart. Thigh bones are rotating in towards one another. Inhale, we externally rotate. Exhale, internal rotation. 2 counts out, 2 counts in, keep going like that. This probably feels a little strange, that's okay. What I want you to find here is that nothing is changing in your body except for your thigh bones, which are moving in the hip socket. So you'll notice you can find both external and internal rotation without changing the shape of your pelvis or your spine. 2 more times, external, internal, the last one out. And in, now find external rotation, hold it there, take a breath in here. As you exhale, I want you to lace your hands behind the back of your skull, that's what that's called. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, we're gonna curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Now on your inhale, lower head, neck, and shoulders, and let your legs lower a few inches down to the mat. On your exhale, everything curls to center. Inhale, everything lowers. Exhale, everything curls. Keep going just like that. 2 counts, we lower. 2 counts, we lift. So with the band on your thighs, you're gonna feel work here into the outer thighs, into the outer glutes, and I'm absolutely feeling work into my hip flexors as well. So if you are with me and you feel this in your hip flexors, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because it is a muscle, it is something you want to strengthen as well. But if this is all hip flexor, then I want you to take the band off, okay? 2 more times, inhale, lower. Exhale, curl. Last time we lower. Now I want you to hold that curl up. Bring your legs back to parallel so the toes are in line with the knees. Take a breath in. Exhale, extend the legs out to straight. Inhale, pull them in. Exhale, legs reach. Inhale, pull them in. So now maybe you get a little bit more relief for your hip flexors. But if it's still bothering you, you can take the band off. Or you can also just bring your feet down to the mat. That'll release your hip flexors. 2 more times. Exhale, extend it straight. Inhale, pull it in. Now this time extend the legs straight, hold it. Just pulse out on the band. Go a little out, little out, little out. Now feel your pubic bone drawing up to your belly button. Feel your low ribs knitting together. And then really feel your heart curl up 1 more inch towards your thighs. Go 8 more, 7 more, 6 more. Yes, you're here for 4, 3. Here's where we finish. Little curls up with the heart. Go up and up. Maybe push out on the band even more. You're here for 16, 15. There is no hold. Feel your heart curl towards your thighs. Feel the low belly pulling down to the mat. Go 8 more, 7 more. Yes, maybe curl a little bit higher. 4, 3, 2. Hug your knees in. Rest your head back. Awesome job. Rock from side to side. Release through your head and neck. Release through your face. Take a breath in here. And let it go. Rolling onto your left side to face me. Bend your left elbow. Bring it as like a little pillow for your head. Resting your head down into it. Bend your knees. And I want you to stack your legs at 90 degrees here. So my hips are in line. My knees are in line with my hips. And my feet are in line with my knees here. So I'm a little farther forward than I would be in a traditional clam. From there, I want you to lift this top right leg just to hip height, so not super crazy high here. From there, we're just gonna pulse the right leg up and up, little up, little up. So it's a tiny pulse, up and up. Take a moment here and check in. Remember that side plank you did at the start of class? Find that same activation here. So relax your left shoulder down. Lift up to the left side of your waist. And then notice how long you can be through both sides of your waist. So your top right hip stays stacked over your bottom left. You'll notice here my legs are in parallel to start. So my right ankle is in line with my right knee. I'm hoping you're feeling a lot of heat already into that outer right hip. That's the goal. Go 8. Go 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Holding up, inhale. Now on your exhale, I want you to find that internal rotation and then that external rotation. Rotate internal, rotate external. So this is exactly what we just did in our abdominal series. when we were turning our legs out and turning our legs in. We're just doing it with one leg instead of two now. But same concept, nothing changes except the fact that our thigh bone is rotating in the socket. Hips are not moving, abdominals are staying steady and strong. 2 more times, we take it, internal rotation, external, last one, go internal, external. Now we need to come to internal rotation, and I want you to hold it. It might feel a little strange, that's okay. So feel the right thigh bone rotating down, right knee is trying to tap your left knee. From here, pulse the right leg up and up and up. So it's like your right pinky toe is trying to tap the top corner of the wall. You lift it up, go little up, little up. So this is a great way to get more mobility into our hips in this internal rotation. It's also a really great way to work into the glute med. All of those muscles in our hips, in our glutes that help support the stability of our pelvis and of our knees. You have 8 more pulses, 8, 6, it burns, go 4, 3, 2, hold it there, come back to parallel, inhale. On your exhale, flex your right foot, extend the right leg all the way straight, bring it in line with your right hip. Full range, we tap it down and lift, right leg goes down and up. Still in parallel, or rather I should say back to parallel now. So all 5 toes of the right foot are pointing toward me. Now I'm not actually tapping my right foot on the floor because that would kind of shift my pelvis around, but I am lowering it a good 6 inches and then lifting it back up to hip height. 4 more times, go 4. 3, 2, hold the right leg up at hip height, little bend stretch, go bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. You take the tiniest bend in the right knee, and then you're extending it straight, pushing energy out through the right heel. Really squeezing through the right glute, through the right quadriceps, and I'm hoping feeling a lot of heat into the outer right hip rather, and the outer right glute. 8 more here, go 8, go 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2, keep the right leg straight, inhale. On your exhale, I want you to sweep your right leg forward toward me. And on your inhale, I want you to sweep it back a few inches back behind your right hip. 2 counts, right leg sweeps forward. 2 counts, it sweeps back. Sweep it forward and sweep it back. So it's not a huge range of motion, it's definitely a range of motion. But do not worry if your right leg does not come to 90 degrees. Mine certainly is not, because I just don't have the control today. As you press the right leg back, double check you're not releasing the abdominals, so you're not letting the low back arch. Right foot is really only coming a few inches back behind your right hip. 2 more, go forward and back. The last one goes forward and back. Now sweep your right leg forward, hold it there, pulse your right leg up and up and up. We're almost there, you've got it, lift and lift. Could you get the right leg a little bit straighter? 16, 15. Final hold for this side of your seat in 12 and a hold. Go 8, go 6, go 4, 3, 2. Here's your hold, your right leg straighter. Maybe kick the right foot 2 more inches towards your nose. As you lift the right leg a little bit higher, hold here 4, 3, 2. Come over onto all fours, propping yourself up, facing the left side of your mat. Now from here, take a moment, take a cat-cow, inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine, hollowing the belly, spreading the shoulder blades wide. Yes, just like that. A couple more times. Feel free to rock the hips from side to side if that feels good too. 1 more time. Meet me in a neutral spine. Walk your legs back, coming into a modified plank position. Squeeze the thumbs in towards one another. 2 count push-up, down for 2. Press it up for 2. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. So I am doing this in a modified plank position, but if you would prefer to come up onto your toes, then I would love for you to do that. Wherever you are, maintain the length from the crown of your head through the entire spine. 2 more just like this, you lower down. You press it up, last time take it down for 2. Lift it up just like that, but faster, and press. Go, it's down, and up, push up, down, and lift. Pressing the back of the head up to the ceiling. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Hold it halfway. Squeeze the glutes, pull the heart forward, and pulse it down for 8, 7. Hug the abdominals in. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Narrow child's pose. This time, keep the arms forward as you reach your seat back to your heels. Big inhale. And a big exhale. Walk yourself up to a seated position. Swing your legs around in front of you and lay down onto your left side for the second set of seat work. Onto your right side. What side is this? Yeah, right side. Right and lefts are so hard for me sometimes. All right, cradle your head in your hands and then hop your legs forward today. So the knees are in line with the hips and then the feet draw forward in line with the knees. Try to stack the shoulders in line with the hips here. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, really lift up to the bottom right obliques and float this top left leg so it lines up with your left hip. From here, little pulses up, left leg goes little up, little up, little up. Now, if you prefer a different position with your upper body, feel free to take it, okay? I like to lay flat here. Just lets me kind of relax the upper body a little bit more. I'm not great about relaxing my upper body. Now double check here, this left shoulder stacks over bottom right. Left hip stays stacked over bottom right. And again, just like that side plank at the start of class, you're so active in the bottom right side of your body right now. Feel the outer left glute squeezing as it lifts the entire leg. Up 1 inch for 8, for 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold the up, find internal rotation. So pause. Left knee rotates down toward right, and left pinky toe is trying to lift up to the ceiling. Now reverse that, external rotation, so left big toe tries to tap a right big toe. 2 counts internal, 2 counts external. Turn it in, turn it out. So double check, nothing is moving. Our hips are not rolling forward and back. It's just the left femur bone that will rotate in and rotates out. Rotate in. So this might not be something you do a lot of, and it might feel awkward. It might feel strange because we don't do a ton of internal rotation in most workouts. But realistically, just like a truly strong muscle is one that can both fully engage and fully release, a truly strong joint is one that has its full range of mobility. 2 more times, turn it out. Turn it in, the last one. Now hold the internal rotation and pulse the left leg up and up and up again, like you're trying to poke your left pinky toe to the top corner of the room. Little pulses up, go lift and lift. Lots of work happening for the outer left glute, but see if you can keep the tension out of your face, out of your neck, your chest, your shoulders, and really try to keep the tension in the abdominals, and particularly in the left glute. 8 more, go, 8, 6, here for 4, 3, 2, hold it, rotate back parallel, flex through your left foot, and then extend the left leg all the way straight, squeezing the left quadricep. Full range, go tap, and lift, left leg lower, and lift. So again, I am not actually able to tap my left foot to the ground in this position without my hips getting all wonky. So I'm just coming down about maybe 6 inches, and then coming right back up to hip height. Notice here if your left leg starts to slide forward, really see if you can maintain one long line from the left heel to the left hip, to the shoulders, all the way up to the crown of the head here. 4 more times, go 4, 3, 2, hold the up at hip height, little bend stretch, go bend reach, bend reach. So it's a tiny bend in the left knee, and then a huge extension to straight. So you're really driving through the left heel, squeezing through the left quadricep, and really pushing your left leg straighter and straighter. Go 8, go 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, keep the left leg straight, inhale. As you exhale, straight left leg sweeps forward to about 45 degrees. And then as you inhale, you sweep it back just an inch or two back behind your left hip. 2 counts, we sweep it forward. 2 counts, sweep it back. It really does not matter to me what you do with your left foot. If you want it pointed or flexed, it is really your choice. I'm kind of doing a little bit of both here. What I want to challenge you to do is keep the left leg as straight as possible. Keep the hips totally still. And really maintain the left foot in line with the left hip. 2 more, we sweep it forward. We squeeze it back. Last one all the way forward. And all the way back. Now sweep this one forward, maybe only halfway. That's really up to you. And pulse it up, go a little up, little up, little up. You're almost there. Could you get your left leg straighter? Squeeze the left quadricep. And really feel the outer left glute fired up. 16 more, go 16, 15. Final hold for this side of seat in 12. Relax through your shoulders. 8, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Here's your hold, big breath in. On your exhale, maybe kick your left foot forward more. Maybe lift it a few more inches. Hold here, 4, 3, 2. Lay on your back and hug your knees into your chest. Amazing job. Squeeze the thighs in. Just take a gentle rock from side to side here. Now, if you need a break from the loop, this would be the time to take it, okay? So if you want to take the loop off and take a little break for your thighs, feel free to. But if you're doing okay, just keep it on. It'll be easier for you as you transition into more thigh work later. Take a breath in and out. Find your favorite way to get up to stand. Grab your weights on the way. Band is still around your thighs if it's okay for you. If it's not, take it off, take a break. One weight in either hand. Feet are getting in parallel. Nice slow bicep curl. And reach. Go in and out. So simple, I know. So you can stay right here. If you're feeling like you want a little balance challenge, we're gonna add a heel lift up and down, a little calf raise up and down. Now as you calf raise, I want you to squeeze your ankle bones in towards each other. So ankle bones are squeezing in. You're pushing more weight into the big toe mound rather than rolling out to the pinky toe mound or the outside edge of your feet. Beautiful. 4 more, go 4. 3, 2, now I want you to maintain the heel raise and stop halfway with your arms, really squeezing your weights. From here, we're gonna press the arms up so the elbows come in line with the armpits. And then we're gonna squeeze them down, trying to stay up in this calf raise. Inhale up and exhale down. Yeah, you got it, lift it up and lower down. Now, if this is too much balance, just come out of the calf raise, that's totally fine, okay? Go lift it up and lower down 2 more times. Press it up, lower down. Now I want you to hold the press up. Soften your shoulders, pulse your arms, little up, go a little up, little up. Now you have an option. You can add a pulse of the legs, go little up, little up. So a little pulse up with your heels, little up, little up. Double check that you're engaged through the abdominals, that the front low ribs are knitting together here for 8, 7, 6. Things change in 4, 3, 2. Keep the arms where they are, just gently lower the heels. Soften your knees, flip your palms to face each other, shoulder shrug, out and in, go out, shoulder shrug. That's not what this is called. Shoulder shaper, shoulder shrug, I don't know. 4 more times, 3 more times, go 2, hold the out, little pulses up, let's go, little lift, little lift, little lift. Double check here, the wrists are long. You can see both arms in your peripheral vision. Relax your shoulders. And notice if you're leaning back. Really try to stack your shoulders over your hips and the hips over the center of the feet. Go 8, go 6, go 4, 3, 2. Squeeze the elbows down to your side. Lift your heart, inhale. As you exhale, the arms press out and squeeze right back in. Arms reach out. And squeeze, do it faster, go, it's reach, and squeeze, go out, and in. So if you've never really done bar arms before, you might notice they are very repetitive, Because the concept is you're going light weights and high repetition. So very different than what you might do in a different format, right? Where you're gonna go heavier weights and probably less reps. Maybe a little less of the same style movement over and over. 4 more times, go 4. Both are amazing, 3. Both are effective. They're just effective in different ways. Now this time reach the arms out and hold them long. 1 inch, pulse them up, go a little up, little up, little up. Beautiful, soften your shoulders and try to get the arms a little bit straighter. 8 more, go 8. Go 6. Here for 4, 3, 2. 2 counts, hinge your torso forward. Sweep your arms back behind you, reverse it. Lift the torso, sweep the arms out to the side, stay slow. Hinge it forward. Arms sweep back. Lift the chest. Arms sweep out 2 more times. And lift. The last one, go hinge. And lift. Now this time hinge it forward. Hold the tricep extension. Palms are facing the floor. Pulse the arms up and up and up. Now you don't have to turn. I just turn sideways so you can see what my arms are doing. Since you can't really see them when they're behind my back. Collarbones are wide. And double check when you came into tricep work that you didn't flare the rib cage open. Knit the front low ribs together and hug them back. You're here for 8, for 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, flip the palms up to the ceiling. Extend the arms even straighter and squeeze your thumbs in and in and in. Now when you flip your palms up, do the heads of your shoulders roll forward. Really try to keep the collarbones wide and the shoulder heads rolling back. You have 8 more pulses, 8 more squeezes. You're here for 4, 3, 2, we finish, pulsing the arms up and up like you're trying to high five the ceiling. Go lift and lift. We're almost done. You have 8 more on a hold. Go 8. You've got it. 6. Could your arms be straighter? 4, 3, 2. Here's your hold. Inhale, arms get straighter. As you exhale, lift them higher. Hold right here for 4, for 3, for 2. Forward fold. Set your weights off to the side. And then in this forward fold, find a ragdoll position, grabbing opposite elbow, bending your knees as much as you need, and just letting the upper body sway from side to side, releasing the shoulders, releasing the head, the neck. Now, if you've been keeping track, we have one last thing to do today, and that is your thigh series. Take a big breath in. As you let it go, release your arms, push through your heels, slowly roll yourself up. If you took the loop off, I want you to put it back on now and meet me in a lunge position with your right foot forward and your left foot back. Bending the knees and pausing here for just a moment. Left knee is under the left hip. Right knee is over the right ankle. Lift that back heel nice and high and then draw your back hip forward. From here, 2 counts, we inhale, rise, and exhale, lower. It's inhale up, and exhale down. So in this lunge position, very traditional position, you've been here before a million times, I'm sure. You stack your shoulders over your hips. We maintain a neutral position in the spine. So it can be tempting to let the abdominals go here and to arch into the low back. I want you to really feel your pubic bone is drawing up towards your belly button, and your sitting bones are drawing down towards the mat. 2 more, we lower and lift. Now this time take it down and hold it. Just pulse your hips, little down, little down. Now really feel how you have to push into the band here. So obviously the band is going to offer more resistance, hence its name. It's going to make your thigh work more challenging. So at any point, if you need to dial it back, just take the band off. Really simple modification today. 8 more, go 8, go 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, stay low, inhale. Now as you exhale, push into your front right foot, rise up and pull your left knee up to your chest. From there, step the left foot back, come back into your lunge. 2 counts, we step and lift. 2 counts, we lower or lunge. Step, lift up, and lower down. Now, if balance is an issue for you here, just take your right hand to the wall. That was very dramatic of me. I smacked my wall so loudly. This is a great opportunity to work both thighs here. So as you rise, you're getting some really great stabilizing work on the front right leg. And as you lower, you're getting some strengthening work into the back left leg. 2 more times. Lift it up, lower down. The last one, lift it up. Now I want you to come to that knee raise and hold it. Extend the left leg all the way straight. Tap the left toes down to the mat. Squeeze the straight leg, lift it up, go tap, and lift. It's lower, and lift. Standing single leg lift here. So what you'll find is that the number one thing you want is a stick straight left leg. So really squeeze the left quadricep here and extend energy out through the left toes. I do not care how high you lift this leg. Height does not matter to me at all. I care much more about how straight you can get it. If you're lifting it so high that this is all hip flexor, that's too much. Soften the standing right knee and really squeeze the outer right glute. Go 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Now hold the left leg at a hover. Take a little bend in the left knee and extend the left leg straight. Pick it up, go bend, reach, bend, reach. Standing tall, softening the shoulders, and really maintaining this beautiful alignment that we've set up throughout class. Shoulders stacked over ribs, ribs over hips, hips over the center of your feet. 8 more, go 8. Are you feeling that left quadricep? Yeah, go 4, 3, 2, keep the left leg straight, flex the left foot. Externally rotate the left leg. So just like we've been working all class, hips don't move, just the left femur bone rotates open. Hold that rotation open, pulse the left leg up. Go, little lift, little lift. So now we take the work more into the left inner thigh. I want to challenge you to see if you can get the left leg even straighter, pushing through the left heel. And then double check that you're not locking onto the standing right knee. Find a little softness in that right knee. Again, if balance is an issue, just take your right hand and put it on a wall. That's totally fine. It's not going to detract from this exercise at all. You have 16, 15. You'll hold it in 12. Make sure you're breathing. 8. Could you get the left leg a little bit straighter? Whoa. Go 4, 3, 2. Hold the up. Inhale. Exhale, push energy out through the left heel. Lift the left leg even higher and hold right here for 4, for 3, for 2. Step your left foot back, turn it around. There you are. Ready for the other side. Left foot forward, right foot back. Feet are hips distance. Sink low into your lunge and pause. Back right heel is lifted high. Right knee's under your right hip. The left knee is over that front left ankle. From here, 2 counts. We inhale, rise, and exhale, lower. Push through the front heel. Squeeze the inner thighs together. So really double checking that our shoulders are stacked over our hips and that our back right hip is drawing forward as we actively pull the left hip and the left heel back. So we maintain a nice square, even pelvis here. Finding work into both thighs, at least I do, in this position. 2 more times, go lift and lower. Last time goes lift. Now hold it low, just pulse your hips. Go a little down, little down. Check in with the front left toes. Are you curling and gripping them? Try to relax the front left toes. Really push down through your left heel. And again, actively pull your left hip bone back. It's going to give you a lot more stability as we come into this balance series next. If you need a hand to a wall, move yourself over or find a chair or whatever it is you need to do to make this successful. You have 8 more pulses right here. Go. It's 8, 6, it's 4, 3, 2. From here, drive into the front left heel. 2 counts, stand on that left foot. Lift the right knee up just gently towards the chest. Step the right foot back. Sink low, lunge. We've got it. Lift for 2. Lunge for 2. Rise up. Reach it back. So obviously with the resistance loop, You won't be able to pull your right knee all the way to your chest, at least I can't, without the band rolling on me. And that's fine. Really, what I want you to find is that this is much more about stability and balance on that supporting left leg. Rise up for 2, lower back for 2, 2 more times, go lift, and lower. The last one goes up, and down. Now rise up and hold that knee lift. Extend your right leg straight, squeeze the right quadricep, full range, go tap, and lift. It's lower, and lift. So again, I do not care how high your leg lifts. I want you to focus on how straight you can keep the right leg. So really squeeze the right quadricep, shoot energy out through the right toes, and if your leg lifts just 3 inches off the floor, great. I don't want this to be all hip flexor work, okay? I want this to be more quadricep work. Soften your left knee, squeeze your outer left glute, and continue to stand tall. 4 more, go for 3, 2, hold the lift of the right leg, take a little bend in the right knee, and extend the right leg straight, faster, bend, reach, bend, reach. So it's a tiny softening of your right knee, and the only reason you're softening it is to see if you can get it even straighter with every extension, okay? So really squeeze the top of the right thigh. Go, squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze. Yes, beautiful, go, reach, and reach, and reach. 8 more times, it's 8. It's 6. It's 4, 3, 2. Hold the straight right leg, flex your right foot. Externally rotate the right leg, so notice nothing changed in your hips. Just the right thigh bone rotated open. From here, pulse the right leg up, you got it, up and up. So now our right inner thigh is targeted here. Go lift and lift. Could you get your right leg a little straighter? And know that we just have 1 more thigh work, and that is the end of your class today, okay? The last thigh work series is the shortest one as well. You have 16 to a hold, ready, go. It's 16, 15, go 12, 8 more pulses here, go 8, go 6, here for 4, 3, 2, here's your hold, right leg gets straighter. You lift it maybe 1 more inch as you really squeeze through the right inner thigh. Hold and breathe for 4, 3, 2, set the right leg down. Find a spot at a wall where there's nothing in your way. Find narrow V with your feet. Heels are together, toes are a few inches apart. Yes, the like pizza slice between your feet. From there, it's a wall sit in this turned out position. So walk your feet forward in this diamond shape so you can lower your hips down, coming into a seated position against the wall. Really push your back against the wall here, opening up across the chest. Push out on the band, push down into your heels, relax your shoulders. This is gonna be your final set of thigh work, okay? We have 2 variations and a final hold. You've got this. From here, lift the heels just halfway up, and then lower your heels back to the floor. 2 counts, they lift. 2 counts, they lower. So don't worry about getting to your highest heels here, okay? Maybe even just keep the heels squeezing together and lift them just a little bit off the floor. And right back down. Now, as you lift your heels, press out on the band. So you have this beautiful diamond shape in your legs. The reason I have you turned out in this position is because both of our first 2 thigh works were in parallel. Yes, we did turn out our standing single leg lift at the end, but I like to make sure we have 1 double leg turned out exercise just to even ourselves out. 2 more times, heel lift, lift, and lower. Now this time I want you to hold that little heel lift, squeeze your heels together, press your chest back so you really open up here and just pulse out on the band. Go a little out, little out. This is inner thighs, it's outer thighs. It's outer glutes. I told you, lots of work today, internal, external, outer hips, outer thighs. We're working it all today. You pulse for 16, 15. Your final hold for this class is on deck. Maybe close your eyes here. You have 8 more pulses, 8. We have our final hold in 4, 3, 2. Here's your hold, press out on the band. Maybe slide your hips down 2 more inches. Lift your heart. Maybe send the arms forward. Squeeze the heels. Sink down 1 more inch. Hold here for 4, 3, 2. Hands to the wall. Bring yourself all the way up and take the band off. Throw it at me if you want. Coming back to your mat. Finding something to hold on to if you need it. Quadricep stretch. Catch your right foot in your right hand. Inner thighs squeeze together. Amazing work today. Whew. Squeeze the inner thighs in. Draw the pubic bone up. And then maybe kick your right foot back a little more. That thigh work was super challenging. Take a big breath in here. And let it go. One more time, inhale. And then exhale, release the right foot and switch sides. Catch your left foot. Inner thighs squeeze together. Draw your pubic bone towards your belly button and then kick your left foot back even more, really opening up to the left quadricep. Amazing work today. I hope if you like this class, you will give it a thumbs up. You'll let me know that you like it. Your comments mean so much to me. And if you haven't already, I really hope you'll subscribe to the channel. I know all of that seems like so silly, but you wouldn't believe what a huge difference it makes in getting my classes seen. And the more my classes are seen, the more I can keep doing this. So if you have not already, I would so appreciate if you would take a moment to do that. Thank you. Release your left foot, step your feet out wide, and then take a wide leg forward fold, melting up and over both legs. I really like to rock my hips from side to side in this position. Just feels really good. Releasing my IT bands, releasing right at the insertion point where the hamstrings meet the glutes. But you should take whatever variation feels right in your body. Maybe shake out your head here. Together, let's take 2 deep breaths in this position. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. One more time, breathe it in. Let it out. Find center with your upper body. Bend your knees. Push into your heels and so slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time, letting your head be heavy. Roll it all the way up to stand. When you reach the top, roll your shoulders back. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, let it go. And that is your class for today. Amazing, amazing work. I don't know why I'm still standing with my feet so wide. I'll be back next week with a brand new Barre with Mary class, as always, every Monday. And I hope you'll meet me back here on the mat. Have a great rest of your day.